Hey, good evening ladies and gentlemen, my name is Joshua and today I got a tool-assisted speedrun of Wind and Water for you. And before I start the video and do some commentary over it, I want to clarify a few things. First of all, the game looks like it runs a lot faster, but it doesn't. You can look at the game timer on the left, which measures game time. It runs at real time, you can compare it to a clock or whatever. However, in the parts where I can't really do anything faster, like dialogue, I sped up the game so it runs a lot faster, but so does the game timer. At the end of the run, I actually go into the stats menu to verify that the timer runs correctly, which it should because it runs on game time, and it does, by the way. Last but not least, there's the game's audio, which sounds like it's sped up because it is. And the reason for that is how I made this run. Basically, I made a little program which can speed the game's logic down to 6 FPS or speed it up to 45 FPS for dialogue, but it only slows down the game logic, not the audio. And then I recorded the whole run on 6 FPS and sped up the video to 30 FPS, so it runs at actual time again. Anyways, enough talk, let's get started and talk more. So the main reason why I did this was fun, but it also taught me a few things. Anyways, here in the first stage we can get a force second time really easily because we can pop 3 elements in one chain, which I will do right here. And it doesn't save too much time. I think my average for this stage is like 8 seconds, so 4 seconds don't really matter all that much. Here we have to do an 8-block combo. This is probably the worst stage for a TAS-run. Because it doesn't save any time. You can do this easily in 1 second on 90% of the boards. And here I did it in 1 second. My average for the segment is probably 2 seconds or 1.5 or something. Here's the first stage where we can save a real big amount of time. I think this is like 5 seconds faster than my best for the stage. You can save a lot of time by getting insanely good RNG here too, but just the speed at which I can do things here is just so insane and saves so much time. We have to clear 100 elements on the stage, by the way. So 17 seconds, I think my average is around 26, 27. Here full combo, another stage where you can save a substantial amount of time. It doesn't really matter all that much though, because it's only a few seconds. I mean, it's a substantial amount of time compared to like the relativity of things. Like it's twice as fast as usual, but it doesn't matter because it's only a few seconds. 2 times elemental, you can save a little bit of time, I guess, not too much. I mean, it was 1 second, but I think my average for that is 4 seconds, so you can do that without being insanely fast. Here in this first boss battle, I actually thought I could save a ton of time, because I thought I could do it in 1 cycle easily, basically in 1 auto combo time, or timed auto combo. I didn't manage to do it though, not in the first round and not in the second round. I got pretty close though. I think you still have to get a little bit lucky to get this. And now I have to wait because I started another auto combo timer to kill him. I had to do that, no other way. I mean, you could potentially also do like 4 block chains, but even if you run this game at 6 FPS, those are kind of hard to do consistently. Especially because it might also accidentally clear something due to RNG. That is more than 4 blocks. Okay, it's second stage again. Here I actually try a little bit to do 4 block things, but didn't work out, so I started another auto combo timer. Next stage is 1000 points. I think that's my best ever on this stage that I got here. It's really easy to do when you have all the time in the world. And I don't actually know if I do it in 1 chain. I think I mess it up at some point, so you can do this even faster. Anyways, there's like 2 factors here at play. One of them is you being able to think more because you have more time. The other one is you just playing faster. And it's kind of interesting because I thought it was mainly about being able to play faster. But a lot of it is down to thinking faster. It depends on the stage though. Like the score attack, that is mainly playing faster. So is clearing 100 blocks. This chain level is mainly due to being able to think more. I mean, you can do a 5-time chain no problem by yourself, but sometimes you just mess up and it's inconsistent. But if you play at a fifth of the speed, you have a lot of time to think where you want to pop stuff, so you can get somewhere else to pop other stuff. And that way you don't have to set up anything to do it consistently. It's really easy to do at this speed. Here, auto-scorer, I just mess with the timings here. It speeds up, slows down, speeds up, slows down. Because I didn't want to play this at 5 FPS or 6 FPS. Next stage is another stage where we save time mainly by just playing faster. And we save a lot of time in this stage. I think it's like a minute below my average, maybe a little bit less. I think my average for this is like 2 minutes 10 seconds or 2 minutes 5 seconds. And I think I get this like within a minute, maybe a little bit more. But we will see. But yeah, if you look at the controls, I don't think anyone in this world can do it. I mean, I've seen people play like Tetris Grandmaster Edition, and those people are really fast, like insanely fast, but it doesn't even come close to this. Yeah, sometimes it does actually, but not consistently, like all the time. So yeah. Anyways, the goal is to clear 100 fire blocks, and I think I get it really soon. Waste some time with another wind and water, I guess. I think after I pop these, maybe not. Oh, I guess it's a little bit over 1 minute. Maybe even 10 seconds or something. We will see. I think that does it, yeah. Okay, 1:15. So saved about 45 seconds compared to my average. And about 30-ish seconds compared to my best. There's a ton of dialogue here, which I'm really glad that this is sped up. Next stage, here this is an auto-scroller, you have to survive for 3 minutes, so I played this actually at 45 FPS, which felt insanely fast. And that has taught me something: I should train at 45 FPS. Because when you play at 6 FPS and go to normal speed, it feels like super fast and you feel like super slow. But if you train at 45 FPS and then play at 30, it's like, wow, this is slow, I have all the time in the world. Maybe. This is a stage where you can't really save any time by being faster. Because pretty much the only way to do this is within 16 seconds. That's like a perfect time, and you can get it pretty much every time unless you get insanely bad RNG, and then it's 17 seconds. Or if you mess up, then it's a little bit more, but that's your fault. Here we have to do 10 full combos before we clear 40 of each element to unlock a secret exit. And this is somewhat slower. I actually expected that it saves a lot more time. But to be fair, I got really bad RNG somewhere in the midst of this, where it cleared half of my board or more. But we will get this in, I think, 1 minute 30, maybe a little bit less. And my average for that segment is about 2:15. And I really expected you could do this in 1 minute, no problem. You probably can if you don't get really bad RNG. This is probably one of the most RNG dependent stages in the game, by the way. Yeah, here it clears out a lot of stuff. Then I have to do like my last full combo across the whole board, which wastes a lot of time. Oh, I think it's 1:15. I thought it was 1:30. Okay, I guess it saved like a minute compared to my best, but I still expected more, really. Okay, here you have to do a triple clear. This is kind of interesting because in the beginning it's only down to you being able to play faster. It doesn't matter that you have more time to think. Just clearing elements as much as you can, as fast as you can. And time to think doesn't really help you once you played this game for a while, because you will spot patterns really fast anyways. However, now that we got the void, it changes, and here you massively profit from the time to think, because you don't want to accidentally pop your void, which is really easy when you set this up. Dun, dun, dun. And that's why it looks like I played really slow there compared to the rest of the run. 48 seconds is pretty good. I think my average is like 1:15, 1.5 maybe. Maybe a little bit more even. So that saves a lot of time. Here we have to clear 100 metal. And I don't get this as fast as the fire stage, although I could. However, I waste a couple of seconds by doing chains. And if you cancel your chains, blocks fall down instantly all the time while your combo timer is running. If you don't cancel them and just drop the panel, it wastes like a split second every time you chain. But it's kind of interesting because I think I do like a 30-time chain here or something before I decide to cancel. Basically derped around a little bit because I already knew I would save a lot of time on the run. Do a full combo there was a split second where it helps you and that you can think faster, but now it's mainly playing faster. Like that's the main advantage in these stages. And then we got it, 120. So it could have, 117. It could have been a little faster, but so could have the fire stage really. Here you have to do a 40 block combo. This is a stage where the speed, or the speed increase that you got, it doesn't really matter all that much. It's mainly the time you have to think. Because here you don't want to actually pop a combo somewhere, because that will mess up everything you set up. And yeah, I actually have so much time to think here that I get like a really good time and do a 50 block combo. Like I set up way too much stuff because I don't know. I did more for safety and then did more for safety and then decided, hey, maybe let's do some more for safety. Because the run took relatively long. It took like 1 hour, 40 minutes. Even though I sped up a lot of it. But just playing at 6 FPS is really slow. And I actually didn't see my time, but it was pretty fast and was still good, although I set up way too much. So you could do that a lot faster. And the time in the end here will be just above 30 minutes. I'm 100% certain you can get this below 30 minutes in a test run. If you want to do it in a real run, you have to play really, really good. I'm pretty sure it's possible to do it. Potentially. But you have to play like really, really good. It's like an insanely good run you have to do to get below 30 minutes. But maybe someday I will get there. Anyways, here you have to clear 40 of each element. This is the stage where it's only down to speed. Like thinking faster doesn't help you at all here. At least if you have a little bit of experience in the game. And I don't know, I find this like soothing to watch. Like the speed is insane. Okay, 1:15. That's about a minute below my average and about 30 seconds below my best. And here you have to do a 25 block combo. It's similar to the 40 block combo stage. Just a lot easier. And I also set up way too much here. Well, 5 too much. That's not way too much, but a little bit. This is a stage where it's probably equal amounts between thinking faster and playing faster. You have to do a 15 block combo, 3 times elemental and full combo here in one turn. or one move. So 12 seconds, that's not that much faster. I think my best on that is 20 seconds, maybe 21. Here you have to do a 10-time chain. You can save a little bit of time because you have more time to think. And because you do it instantly, you can actually do this in a real run at this time. It's just, for me personally, it's a little bit inconsistent if I don't set up stuff. And if I set up stuff, it takes like 20 seconds longer. Okay, boss battle. I got really bad RNG here. I expected to kill Shinji, that's the name of the boss, in 30 seconds here, no problem, potentially. But I got really bad RNG, she had enough defense, so she gets a really slow danger bar. And I'm already at my 12-time chain, and I think it goes up to like 25 before she actually dies. The reason why her playing field didn't decrease is because she did like a new chain, or started a new chain right in the frame where the danger timer ended. And as soon as she stopped this chain, playing field would go up, but then she gets another danger bar because bad RNG, kind of. Because she had enough defense to get another danger. The fighting system is really weird in this game, by the way. So after this is over, I think she dies like instantly. 35 chain, yeah. And 1 minute 4. Like my best in a real run for this is like 22 seconds, I think. So 1 minute 16 or whatever it was, that was really long. Way longer than it needs to be. In the second run here, or second battle, second round, I get a lot better RNG, I guess. So she gets a really slow danger bar again. I wish that would have been a little faster, but then she dies instantly. Like 25 or something, yeah. Then I get somewhat better RNG because it changed afterward, but that doesn't really matter all that much. And that's a test run of Wind and Water puzzle battles for you. It's I think the end time is 32 something. So it's a lot faster than the actual world record. Well, like 10 minutes at the moment. But then again, that will lower in a few days, probably. So, ending cutscene, we wait through this, go into the stats menu, confirm that the time is correct, and the actual game time is 32 minutes 15 seconds. Which it is, by the way. Anyways, thanks for watching, and until next time, have a good one, take care.